My name is Alice Gaskins. I am the sister of Tony Gaskin, who is currently at Sousa Baranowski. Tony, you want to say hello?
Hello, people. How are y'all doing? So I'm so grateful for y'all for pushing for support for this bill and to help bring some relief to us inside these prison facilities. And I thank you all.
All across Massachusetts, there are thousands of families who have to spend thousands of dollars a year just so they can keep the phone line on, all right, for their loved one to call home. Today is a beautiful display of the concerns of families in Massachusetts, coming down here at the State House and advocating the push for a bill S-2846 to give every jail and prison in Massachusetts free phone calls.
If you really care about keeping people well and getting people home, this bill is a direct investment in doing that. This predatory system shouldn't exist to begin with. It's corporate profiteering, pure and simple, and it needs to be eliminated, not just from Massachusetts, but from the country.
These sheriffs, they're making money off the backs of the most incarcerated, poorest neighborhoods in our state. They claim that they need this kickback money to give us programs while we're incarcerated. This is the same ignorant rhetoric that we've been hearing for years. It's one big happy family of prison guards monitoring themselves and making the decisions that affect all of us. Exactly.
This bill is deeply personal to me, and just, the relationship that I was able to have with my father when he was incarcerated for 17 years. And thank you so much to my mother, who really carried that financial burden on behalf of our family, so that I can get to know my dad, who he was incarcerated since I was born. So I never had a chance to have a full relationship with him outside of the prison walls. And so those phone calls meant a lot to us. And I know how stressful it was for my mother to be able to pay that phone bill. Jeremiah is currently presenting a pledge to Senator Brownsberger, signed by children, basically asking him to continue to fight for this bill, no compromises.
We're not trying to allow them to dress the bill up in any way, shape, or form. All right, we don't want cheaper phone calls. We don't want some phone calls free and you got to pay for others. We want the bill as it is. That's why it's very important that we call legislators, all right, and tell them that you support Bill S-2846.
We should be a shining example of what different looks like in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. But instead, we stand in front of a building that is proposing to build a new women's prison at the starting cost of $50 million. And I wanted to just remind everybody that, because we don't need a women's prison. We allocate that money to other places in our neighborhoods where these women and their families are waiting to receive them. Let's focus on justice as healing and the women that are in the prison. We need to be getting them out of that prison before we think about any structure that we need to be building. Thank you. Free hand.